guys, welcome back. Let me turn that down. So I'm coming to you basically, please excuse the attire and the fact that the fake tan and the face looks completely different colour. I forgot to fake tan my face, but I'm coming you from my house because today is day 1 of a full week of working at home during all of this absolute kind of like sad crazy time that we've got going on at the moment. So what I thought I'd do is, because Jed is still going to work because his job does require him to go to work, but mine, I work in education but I can do my job from home, thankfully. So because I'm working from home, I thought I'm gonna be pretty lonely, so I thought why not vlog my week and do kind of like a quarantine week vlog. I'm sure loads of vloggers and stuff are going to be doing this, but it's been a while since I picked up the camera like this, so that's what I thought I would do. So I am going to make myself a little bit of breakfast. I normally start work at 8:30, so I thought I'd make myself some breakfast. Let's pop you. Where can I pop you? Because you're making me arm ache now. It's too high. Let's pop you here. There we go. So I'm going to make myself a little bit of breakfast, probably just have some toast or something, and then I will put a little bit of makeup on just in case I do any like FaceTiming calls or Zoom calls or Microsoft Team calls or anything. And I think I need to be a little bit more presentable, as this is a slightly more relaxed look for me for work. So I thought I would just put a little bit of face on. I've already had a shower, which is good. Obviously Jed's got up, so because he's still going to work, I'm getting up at the same time and just doing exactly what I would normally do. Although when you don't have to get ready so much, you realise how much more time you have in the morning. So I am thinking that I might use this time, because we live on a very quiet, small estate. I am thinking that I might do an early morning little run around the block, because there is nobody out whatsoever. Everyone's car's home in our little estate, and I did think that's probably quite a good time to do it before like the kids start to go out and start playing, although I really hope they don't. I've seen so many kids and parents still going to the park and like all huddling together, which I really do think is, to be honest, is utterly stupid. But I'm thinking an earlier morning, as soon as Jed goes to work at 7 o'clock, that I do a quick run around the block and then I'm back and I've kind of got a bit of fresh air already for the day. Anyway, look at this, like you can clearly tell I forgot to do my face, and even like on my neck and things, but it doesn't matter because I can just put a darker foundation on today just to kind of match it all up. And it's a fresh tan from yesterday, which is why I always have this problem here, because I've got better on this hand, but this hand somehow I always get it on my thumb. In fact, that looks really bad on camera. Actually in real life it really doesn't look bad. Guys, so I have actually had to go and run 2 little errands. So I've popped out. I've kept my social distancing, guys, don't worry. I had to go and drop off a cable for one of my team's laptops because they'd taken the wrong, they hadn't, but IT had given them like the wrong cables. So I had to go and collect that, and then had to go and drop it off outside the front door of one of my teams because she's not been very well. So I kept massive distance, way more than 2 meters. I was down the other end of her driveway as we were shouting down, so you don't need to worry. And then I just actually had to pop off to our solicitors to drop some paperwork off because there's still stuff from the house stuff that happened last year that we were just dropping off. So I just done that. And I've got to say, it is such a beautiful sunny day. And I mean, you can see just through like my roof how nice it is outside. And it does make me feel like kind of sad, because I just think, you know, all this, when you I don't know about anyone else, but basically when I see that it's really nice and sunny, I feel like everything's really good and everyone's really happy, and yet actually there's a lot of suffering going on right now. And I find that like quite difficult to, because I always think of sunshine as like really nice and really happy and lovely, and like there's little buds on the trees that I can see right now, and you just think this is the time when there's so much life normally, and all like farm animals and birds and chicks are hatching, and I know that kind of romanticizes spring and stuff, but I love spring and summer. They're my 2 favorite times of the year. I just feel like we've got this awful like killer virus that's going around at the same time, and it kind of just like breaks my heart when this time is usually when everyone's starting to get like really happy, and we're coming out of what's been such an awful like winter as well, with all of like the flooding and stuff. It just feels like it's been really horrible. But it was nice because I have been not choosing to self-isolate, just been working from home, and I haven't left since the middle of last week, apart from to go and drop off a Mother's Day card to both of our mums, mine and Jed's mums. But again, massive distance. We were talking in the car while they were shouting out the window of their house, like we were so far away, but it's actually quite nice for me to kind of just get a bit of fresh air. And where I am, like, it's just, there's nothing. My solicitors are literally in the middle of nowhere. I've been listening to a little bit of country music. Any of you guys like country music? Not many people do in England, but I literally love it. What a surprise. But we literally love country music so much. It just puts me in such a good mood. So let me know in the comments down below if any of you guys like any country music. I love things like Dirk Bentley, Luke Bryan, Carrie Underwood, the like Rascal Flatts, Kelsey Ballerini. Like, I really love country music, and it's only Jed and I can really talk about it with each other, or like with the American family, because no one else is into it. So let me know if you like some country music. Hello guys, it has been a couple of days, although in this vlog it won't look like it's been a couple of days. It has actually been a couple of days. I haven't vlogged actually since I've been home. It's just been a little bit crazy just trying to establish like home working and stuff. And for many of you who will know, obviously I work in education, so it's quite difficult to do certain things from home, but we're kind of, the team's got a good flow now, which is kind of working, where certain systems and processes are kind of falling into place, which is really good. And today I actually washed my hair. I put a little bit of makeup on, not very much, but I have put a little bit on. And I just got these glasses because I found that looking at a laptop is so much harder than like a dual screen, which is set so much further back for me. But I'm home. I have already had a team meeting with the guys. But what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to start a little bit of like, I need to get into like a good morning routine, because let's face it, this isn't going to be going away anywhere for the next couple of weeks. I am going to be working from home probably for like maybe the next 2 months or so. So I was thinking I need to get into a good rhythm and a good pattern, which is why I got up, washed my hair, put a little bit of makeup on. And I think what I'm going to do is start making sure that I still get up at the same time. I make sure that I still have breakfast. I'll make sure that I'm probably going to do like one piece of housework every single day. So I've already done some laundry, which the reason why I came in here and I thought, oh, I'll pick up the camera is just because the tune went off, which means it's finished. Because otherwise I sit at my computer for like 4 or 5 solid hours before I get up and like take a little walk around my block. And I find that obviously at work you do get up more than that. You might pop to the loo, you might pop into the little kitchen and have a little chat with someone, or you pop to the printer, and none of that's happening. So I find myself, yesterday I had such bad backache, I just sat there solid for like 4 hours and I was like, oh, I can barely move. So I just need to make sure that I can't get up and have a chat with someone in the kitchen. So if that means unloading the laundry, then I'm going to try and do that. But I'm going to really try and control, not trying to overtake on the housework or anything. And I don't know about anyone else, but like when I'm working from home, I feel obliged to do even more. What's that? It's like a mark on the wall. Oh no. I feel obliged to do even more than what I would normally do at work. I don't know what it is. I just don't want to look like I'm taking the piss, I guess. I do need to go down to our garage, because obviously where we were moving last year, I packed up our smoothie maker. So I've got the juicer in here, but the blender is down there. So I need to go down and get that and bring that up and wash that. So it's another good reason for me to do that, because I bought a couple of bags of like frozen fruit, and I thought actually that'd be quite nice to try and get some fruit in me. I know it's not as good as fresh, but it's better than nothing. So I thought I could end up having some nice smoothies. So I do need to go down and get that as well today. But I'm in very comfortable clothes today. I'll set you up. I've just got pink jumper, Lululemon like leather look leggings, and fluffy slippers. So feeling very comfy and casual today. But right, I need to go and get back to work.
All night long, yeah. We dance with our razor tongues and all day long, yeah. We reset under burning sun, catching the waves, inhale, exhale, reminiscing the bygone time.
Right, so I'm just popping out for a little walk, and I just thought I'd show you, because you couldn't quite see, apart from like Jed's dressing gown, it's like really showing behind this door. Let's move that around. I've just got some little like white trainers on. So I am gonna go for a little walk. I usually ring my parents around this time as well, because it's quite a nice time to have a little chat with them, obviously because they're inside. Got my water, and then I need to grab the blender, but I don't know if I'm going to do that now or if I will quickly pop down a little bit later. Jed is now home, emptying the bin. Look at this lovely attire.
This is why you've made me get ready.
Why?
Mate, this is why you've made me get changed.
Because I don't want you sitting in your pants all day? Well, all afternoon. Maybe. But also, it's It's a funky outfit. Anyway, guys, I wanted to show you that our small delivery has arrived. And if I haven't shared this with anyone, this is our washing tablets. So we changed over to these a couple of months ago. I think it was
I'd say
about
about
3-4 months ago.
Yeah.
And we changed over to them just because there's less chemicals in them. The materials are made of like recycled material, and you can recycle it. Does that make sense?
Everything's recyclable.
Yes, and it's made of recycled materials. So yeah, so that's come today, which is good because we only had 4 left. But now, and it generally covers us for about 2 months because I delayed this one because we just didn't need to. And then Jed brought home some treats, white chocolate, woohoo! So we're just gonna go downstairs now to the garage to go and get the blender, because that's the juicer over there. Get the blender, take the rubbish down because it smells. Ooh, it smells awful actually. Can you smell that?
Yeah.
It's so bad.
Yeah, it does.
So yeah, we're gonna go do that. So guys, this is the garage. We've never shown the garage.
No, we haven't shown it.
Actually, it's full of so much stuff still. But there's a lot of Christmas decorations at the back.
This is better than it ever was.
Yeah.
Because we thought we were moving, we sold it all, didn't we?
Yeah, so actually a lot of this stuff is just like, I mean, there's my wedding dress. But like Christmas decorations, the bikes. Actually, where's yours? Oh, there. But this is what we need. And then this stuff over here, it was all going to be like car boot stuff. But I don't think they're going to be happening for a while.
Sporty stuff, isn't it?
There's a lot of sporty things in here.
Yes. Golf.
These are all the boxes that obviously where we unpacked the house again.
Badminton.
Oh, we've got some painting equipment,
More
which is
cricket.
good. But oh yeah, the coffee machine. But yeah, oh yeah, golf over there.
Skiing.
Yeah,
A lot of sport.
Right, let's grab the NutriBullet then. It's Friday, and normally on Friday I would be feeling very excited about the weekend, especially because the weather's been so beautiful. But today I'm feeling a little bit, not down, but just not myself. And I don't know if it's because, like, I mean, Jed and I don't like go to the pub or anything. We're not kind of like pub people like on a regular basis, but it would be nice like to be able to go and sit in like a beer garden, and Jed would have usually an ale and I would obviously have something like a soft drink or something, but just kind of sit there and just kind of enjoy it. And or we might end up popping to like our little local shopping centre because it's mostly outdoors and it's quite nice, and we just get like a Starbucks and get a Frappuccino. And today I'm just feeling not 100% myself, and I just think, I mean, I've now been working from home for a week and a half, and I've got no makeup on obviously again today, guys, so you just have to kind of deal with this face. But I've been home now for a week and a half. Technically I've actually not been out for 2 and a bit weeks, apart from to go to work on the odd, like I've had to obviously just very quickly pop to work, which you've seen. But I also, Jed and I chose to like self-quarantine on the weekend before everything kind of got shut down, because we were just like trying to do our part and not go out and about. But something I'm finding really difficult is by being obviously in an apartment, not having a garden. And even though I go for a walk at midday and I do a few laps around the block, I feel very envious of people with gardens. And obviously everything fell through last year. And we haven't given any updates of kind of where we're at with stuff, but we're kind of keeping it to ourselves right now until we kind of know what the plan is. But it just kind of feels like it's never really going to happen. And yeah, I don't want to seem like really ungrateful at the same time, because, you know, there are some people that have been threatened to be like kicked out and stuff. At least we have got our own home, and I don't want to seem ungrateful by that at all. But I suppose it's been like over a year house stuff, so it just feels like a long time. Sorry, my phone like keeps going off if you can hear that. But it's nearly lunchtime, and I'm thinking, obviously we went and got the NutriBullet, out of the garage, so I need to give that, I didn't give it a clean down, so I need to give that a clean down. I've got a little bit of laundry that I need to fold as well, and the dishwasher needs unloading, and I just thought I needed to move about a little bit because I have been sitting still for a very long time, so I thought I could do that and sort of take a slightly early lunch break, quickly get that done and then go back to work. But luckily on a Friday we finish at 4:30, so I'll be finishing work a little bit earlier today. But I hope you guys are keeping well and playing by the rules, but I hope that you're like still talking to a lot of people. Those of you who like are naturally like real social butterflies and stuff, you're probably finding this quite difficult as well. So just, you know, keep talking to friends and family, use all the social media and like platforms that we've got to try and like keep positive. But yeah, it's such a funny time to be alive right now and to be living through this. It's like nothing like this has really ever happened. So yeah, it's all a little bit crazy. But I'm gonna unload the dishwasher and do some laundry.
Do you ever feel you don't get out what you're putting in? All your hopes and efforts are all in vain. Who will pick you up when you've lost everything?
Okay, clothes now done. We've got a lot of clothes to put away in the bedroom, so I'll probably do that tomorrow, organise them. But that was my little bit of movement before I have my lunch break. So now I'm just gonna get back doing a little bit of work before I actually go and have a little bit of lunch.
All night long, yeah, we dance with our rays.